Demented Discussions. I'm your host, Kelesha, and I have with me my co-host.
Buzo the Shy. How you doing?
And on our podcast, we discuss a lot about Black issues that are causing problems and have caused problems in the Black community. We talk about the issues that must be addressed in hopes of coming towards a resolution and solving our problems. We speak specifically about the hood, and the hood is dying, and only we can stop it. The discussions on our podcast won't get a lot of likes or shares and may be seen as unfavorable talk, hating, or even negative chat. But the issue remains the same, that we have a problem and it needs to be talked about. And today's topic is going to be why we left religion.
Yeah, why we left religion.
And this might rub some people the wrong way, but it's okay. But we left religion a couple years ago and just stopped believing in God altogether. And my background is strong Christianity.
Yeah, so is my background.
We grew up in the church.
Grew up getting baptized and all that stupid stuff.
I got baptized in high school, I remember.
I think I got baptized by Mormons and all type of people because I was like a victim, of being targeted by Mormons. You know how they go to your house and they try to come there and act like they cool and a part of your home in they little suits and shit on bikes. They don't drive cars. Some of them didn't drive cars. But yeah, we was just like there, and they use us to look good, basically, to get the other kids to come around and play basketball with them and stuff like that. So yeah.
See, growing up where I'm from, I never encountered Mormon. How religion, it has a strong hold over Black people. Like, we just can't leave religion alone. We can't leave Christianity, God, Jesus, whatever. We can't leave it alone.
Right.
And if somebody comes with something different, then, oh, you're the devil, you believe in the devil.
And they cut you off.
And
then they tell everybody else don't deal with you because you got some evil stuff going on.
Right. Rather than asking questions like, so what did you study that made you stop believing in God? What was it that led you to this path that you're on right now? They don't want an explanation. They don't want to understand. They just want to, oh, nope, I can't deal with you.
Cut you off.
And I think it's really because they're scared that they're going to lose their faith in God too once they know the truth.
Right.
And know what God and this Jesus and religion has been used for over centuries.
Right.
Which is to enslave people.
Yeah. To enslave people.
And that's what religion does. It brings a control over people. So now they're obeying the master, which is the earthly president, pharaoh, whatever you want to call it, so they can get control. Because as long as people believe in, oh, there's this hell, I'm not going to do anything bad, and I'm not going to stand up for myself. I'm just going to wait and let Jesus take care of everything. It puts Black people in a box. Religion.
Far in a box.
And we did a lot of study to come to the mindset that we're at now. Like just looking at the history of religion and what they used it for.
Mind control.
It's all mind control.
Keep people in order. Keep them fearing something. But also sell them blind faith.
Sell them blind faith.
And they buy it.
Every single Sunday with the tithes.
They take their kids there to get baptized to look good for the preacher or the congregation. They buy all these good hats and clothes for church, for the congregation.
You have to look your best.
I don't know if it's for Jesus or the congregation.
Or the preacher, I don't know.
It's because I don't understand nothing they got going on right now. To me, I think it's all sorcery.
It is, and that's something that they really don't speak about because a lot of churches now don't even use the Bible. The church that I grew up in was a Church of Christ, which they strictly just went to the New Testament. That's it. They didn't bring up the Old Testament. They didn't study the Old Testament. It was just all New Testament. So a lot of these churches aren't even going over this whole Bible or even really going through the Bible. Now it's feel good preaching or whatever. It makes the congregation feel emotional so that way they can give the tithes to the preacher. And a lot of preachers don't even talk about tithing because in the Old Testament, tithing was the first fruits and stuff. It was the harvest.
Giving back food.
But now these preachers, they want you to
Give money.
give 50. I know you can do 200. I know you can do 350. You'll sow this seed and you'll reap big.
That's the deception.
But black folks are still in the ghettos, in the hoods, and there's churches on one block, sometimes even more than that. But the hood is so messed up. So where's
Confused.
Jesus at?
You'll never see him.
And this is why we left religion. There's a lot of factors as to what made us leave religion.
Hebrew
We
Israel.
went from Christianity to Hebrew Israelite to,
Say, hell no, we done.
yeah.
Because we not about to keep on being played. Like we all be saying, oh, how real you are. But you sure believe in a lie.
Believe in the whole lie.
The whole lot. Even Muslims, Islam, all that bull crap. It's all trash.
And you have Muslims asking Christians to pray for, like, it's if you really put things into perspective and really think about it, it's all confusion. Because if back in the day and even now, if Muslims killed for not believing in Allah, then why would a Muslim have a Christian pray for him when he's feeling sick or injured or
I never
whatever?
understood that either. If they know they don't believe in Jesus, they believe in Muhammad or Allah, why would you pray for a Christian?
Right.
Or why a Christian would pray for a Muslim?
Because in my strong Christianity belief, I wouldn't want no other religion to pray for me.
Right.
But when you put it into perspective, it doesn't make sense at all. And even the Bible, take King James for example, as Hebrew Israelite, they'll have you thinking that King James is a black man. But when you actually study King James and the history of the kingdom and all that, you'll see that King James was white as snow. His mother, Mary, Queen of Scots, I think, she was white as a lily. They're all white. And the reason why King James, there's even a King James Bible, is due to the Hampton Court Conference for Protestants. You know, because the Protestants, it's always been a fight between Protestants and Catholics and just religion. So that's why we have this King James Bible, and everybody holds this King James Bible to be true. If you don't read the King James version, then it's not it. Not the NIV, not anything
Yeah, we
else.
know that ain't the original book.
Yeah.
Because their original book is the Septuagint, which is in Greek.
And then in Ethiopia, they have just the book of Deuteronomy, which is extremely thick. So
Now that's a whole different book, yeah.
you know, it's just.
But according to their history of this religion, it only goes back to the Roman Empire, the Greeks.
Yes.
It don't go no farther than that
Right.
because they used that and copied some shit at that point in time and then pushed it and said it was that this is their truth, this is their mythology. You feel what I'm saying? And their gods, and this is their astrology. It's just bullshit, and they know they change a lot of shit.
And back then, Caesar wanted to set himself up as a god.
Right.
He wanted to be worshipped.
Right.
So this is where all this stuff comes from. It's all political propaganda. Same thing they do now. Just
Exactly.
different tactics.
Different tactics, different deceptions. It's just bullshit. A bunch of bullshit to get your ass confused and some bullshit. Because now you're trying to crawl out the bullshit and you getting into more bullshit.